Hey guys, FIFA Vic here with episode 3 of the Martinez Everton Manager series. We are still looking for a sort of second left winger to play when Pienaar is not available. We're getting very close to transfer deadline day, so we're just looking at some young left wingers, seeing who is suitable and who we can afford. I've slightly tweaked the wage allocation to transfer budget ratio, so we're just looking at that. We're just looking at who we can pick up for that position. We're also getting a couple of cheeky free agents, guys that will hold their value, so we get them for free. If we don't like them in January, we will stick them up on the transfer list and make a sweet profit. Obviously, if you get them for nothing, then sell them for 3 million or 5 million or whatever, then you are laughing all the way to the bank. I don't know if you guys do that. I'm assuming that you do that, guys. We will get into a game as well. We get an offer for Tim Howard, but it's right on transfer deadline day, so no time to get a replacement for him. And I think he's got a couple of good seasons left in him, so we'll probably look at picking up a young, decent goalkeeper in January, and we'll slowly edge Howard out of the team as he retires into the wilderness. Seamus Coleman has come to us and said he's not happy with his contract. He is our first choice right back currently, so I can understand his point, but on the other hand, he's got like 4 or 5 years on his contract, so I can't really offer him many more years. So I think that's causing a bit of a conflict, so we will stagger on. We'll stagger on with that, and we'll see if we can resolve that before January. Otherwise, his morale will slip right down. We get into a match here, guys, against West Bromwich Albion. Really good team, West Brom. They've got a really good starting 11. It's sort of similar situation to Everton in a way. They've got a good 11 and a weak squad. So it was the first half of this game. It was chances for both teams, but not too many chances. It was a little bit of a dry first half, but getting into the second half, guys, chances began to fly. A good chance there for AU, but it cracked the post, unfortunately. Getting towards the latter half of the second half, I bring on 3 substitutes, see if we can make a change. See if someone can come on and make a bit of an impact. Also a chance to try out those 2 free agents that we picked up, and eventually, guys, we do get the breakthrough off the bench, and Nietzsche doing the business for me. To be honest, he's the top goal scorer at the club since I joined, and he does know where the back of the net is, to be fair to the fella. I have told him that he's got till January to impress me, or he's for sale, and to be honest, as it stands right now, he's doing very well indeed, and we do manage to hold on to that 1-0 win. Scoring nice and late made it super easy for us to hold on to that, although they did press us quite heavily. We get up against MK Dons in the second round of the League Cup, I believe. They are an Empower 1 team, but they're a fairly strong outfit in their own right, and it's a really tough game it turned out as well. Ultimate Team legend Powell getting them in front. And it's really tough. I find it really tough on World Class when the computer has decided it's the inferior team in the match. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I actually seem to do better when I'm playing the top teams like Arsenal, Man United, because they come out and attack me, so I get chances at the other end. But against the weaker teams, they just contain the hell out of me and then counter-attack me, or I get some FIFA bullshit. And a quality strike from Powell in the 85th minute. Broke Everton hearts, and is gonna send us crashing out of the League Cup. Did not want that, guys. That was a trophy I had my eye on, but to be fair, I had rotated my squad, so I was asking for it a little bit. We're going to be simming a few matches, guys, to keep the pace and the momentum of the series going, and also to test out my actual managerial skills, because I think it is a massive part of a manager mode to simulate games. If you're just playing it yourself, it's just a case of how good you are against the computer. Whereas if you simulate games, it's how good a manager you are. So I think it is super important, guys. And we won 1 and lost 1 there. We beat in Newcastle, which is a good big result for us. Again in the league, guys, we are here against Southampton, and you know, these are the sort of games that I was telling you about. Games where you know, they sit really deep in defence, but then just come at me with some nice skills. And when they did have the ball, Southampton, they knocked it around so well in this match. You know, really hard to get the ball off them. Every time I won a tackle, it felt like it went straight back to their team, and they began their passing again. A lovely little passing move. Let's in Lambert here, and we are 2-0 down at this point, and really struggling. You know, it's been a really up and down episode in terms of results. We're going to need to find some consistency if we want to get that Europa League spot, or if we want to get a cup run going in the FA Cup. We're going to need to find some consistency at some point. Lietner gets knocked down in the box here. Stonewall penalty if you ask me, but maybe I'm a little bit biased. But I eventually decide to put Naismith onto this penalty. He has reasonable penalty stats, and he absolutely cracks it, to be fair, off the underside of the crossbar, and it goes flying into the net. And we were back to 2-1 at this point, but unfortunately Southampton came stinging back, and this superb movement there from Sharp, but you've got to be looking at your defender following him. But that was the killer goal, guys, and we suffer a very, very bad loss to Southampton. Thanks for supporting this series, guys. I've been FIFA Vic. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.